Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This video is about the recipes that I promised you in the Cashew Chicken Bowl. It's for the sauces to make them homemade. There's something about homemade, so let's do peanut Thai and sweet chili Thai sauces. And these are an excellent choice. And these sauces can be used in many different dishes. So let's start with my recipe for the peanut Thai sauce. This sauce has an authentic flavor, and it's warm and comforting with a little bit of warmth to it. I absolutely love this sauce, and I'm sure you will too. We'll make this one first, then we'll move on to the sweet Thai chili sauce. And it also has the authentic Thai flavor, with a little bit more of a bite to it. It's meant to be a drizzle. It's sweet with a little bit of heat. And these two sauces really pair well together in the same dish, if you put it together in the way that it's meant to be. So we always start by collecting a few ingredients. I call this prep time. But don't ask me how a lemon got in there. I'm not using a lemon in the recipe, just the lime. So I'm using a lime and a ginger root. But the lemon, well, it just got in the photo op. Okay, so let's get started on making the most delicious peanut sauce. And of course it starts with a really good quality peanut butter. Measure out about a half a cup of smooth peanut butter. Take a small mixing bowl and add the peanut butter to the bowl to get started. Add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Then peel and grate some fresh ginger root and add about 1 tablespoon of that to your bowl. Peel and grate 2 large cloves of garlic, and that'll probably be just shy of a tablespoon, and add that to your bowl. Next, add 2 tablespoons of soya sauce. Then 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. Now here I'm cutting and juicing a fresh lime. So add 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice. This next ingredient will level up the heat in your peanut sauce, so you don't need very much of it. I used about 1 teaspoon in mine because I wanted the sauce to be about a medium heat level. And that was ground fresh chili paste that I added. And of course you mix it together until it's really well combined. And here it's quite thick, and so you add a little bit of warm water just to thin it out a little bit. So I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of water here, and that's just the right consistency for what I'm using it for. Yeah, this is looking pretty good right here. So I'll take it and place it into a jar and store it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. And it'll store in the fridge for a few days, so you can make this up ahead. And that's it for this sauce. You don't have to heat it up or anything. You just put it in a bowl, mix all the ingredients together, and your sauce is made. And then you only need to heat it when you're about to serve it. Unless, of course, you want to eat it cold and use it as a dipping sauce. And if you need to thin it out a little bit more, use a little bit more water. The consistency depends on what you want to use it for. Now on to making sweet Thai chili sauce. Start with 1/3 of a cup of water, 1/3 of a cup of rice vinegar, and 1/3 of a cup of white sugar. Pour all 3 of these into a medium-sized pot. And add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and also 1 teaspoon of minced ginger. And take your large spoon and give it a little bit of a stir. Then I add 1 tablespoon of dry sherry. And then add 1 teaspoon of ground fresh chili paste. I also add 2 tablespoons of ketchup. This will help give it a little bit of a zappy flavor, but also adds to the color. Mix that in really well, turn your heat on high, and bring it almost to a boil. Take about 1/4 of a sweet red bell pepper, and you slice and chop it, and then place it into a small pot, and add about 1/3 of a cup of water, and bring that to a boil so that you can get the juices off of the red bell pepper. Then it only takes a minute or 2, and then strain the red bell pepper into your sauce, just so that you can get the juices off of it. Place 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into a small cup, add a little bit of water and dissolve the cornstarch, and add it slowly to your sauce. You may not need all of it, so you only add what you need to make it to the desired consistency. And don't make it too thick at first, because it will thicken up a bit more as the sauce cools down. Here you have it. It's looking pretty good right now. So I'm going to let this cool off, and then I'm going to pour it into a jar and store it until I'm ready to use it. Keeping it in the fridge, of course. This sauce has a little bit of a sweet flavor, but it also has a little bit of heat to it, which makes it excellent for drizzling over the top of any dish. And both these recipes will make about 1 cup of each of the sauces. and you'll be surprised at how little sauce you need in order to complement any dish. So if you want to make your sauces homemade, here's my secret sauces. Not so secret anymore, but I'm happy to be able to share them with you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. Let me know how it turns out for you. Now go make some.